Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out The Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie, running on PlayStation 5. Boy, it feels like we just finished Trails into Azure, what was that, 2 weeks ago? It wasn't really that long ago, but here we are. Now we're into the newest chapter. We're all caught up, but we're also delving into Trails of Cold Steel, because this is happening at the same time as that game as well. I don't know what happens with Trails in the Sky. I'm not sure what happens with that series. Advanced messages. Well, better not do that. Nice speed mode that allows that. That's nice. We have English support finally. Although that may be a good or a bad thing. Yeah, so we played through Trails of Zero, Trails from Zero, Trails of Azure, Trails of Cold Steel. Again, I'm not really a big fan of the way the Cold Steel series plays. We have 3 and 9 novel. So if you want to catch up on all that, the entire series of Trails of Cold Steel, we certainly can do that. But I think most people who are into this series, probably, I wouldn't jump into this game if you're wanting to get into the Legend of Heroes series. At the very least, I'd do Trails from Zero and Trails into Azure first, and maybe do the latest Trails of Cold Steel before you get into this game. Since, there's a lot of backstory that has to go into that. And while they give you a nice summary of everything, I do think there's lots of subtle hints and subtle nods that you wouldn't get if you didn't play all the way through. The backstory is only going to be able to fill you in for so much. But even going from Trails from Zero and Trails into Azure, there's lots of little nods to the first game. It took place in the same city, so. Yeah, let's get into it. Normal, built around combat that is satisfyingly challenging, aimed at people used to playing RPGs. There's lots of different difficulty settings. That's actually pretty nice. I think normal is kind of too much grinding if it's just like the rest of the series. So we're gonna hit easy. Yeah, we're going to claim those bonuses. Now, the thing to realize that is if you played Trails, the previous 2 Trails games in this series, Trails from Zero and Trails from Azure, those were only available on the PlayStation 4. So, unfortunately, if you purchase the PlayStation 5 version of this game, that game save, with those sets of game saves, you'll not be able to transfer those to the PlayStation 5 version. If you buy the PlayStation 4 version, then yes, you can transfer those because the game saves are compatible. But the PlayStation 5 saves and the PlayStation 4 saves are not compatible. So, with that being said, if you buy the PlayStation 5 version, you can choose to get these bonuses, which you would have gotten had you had a game save. If there was a version on the PlayStation 5 and you had a compatible game save, then this is what you would have gotten by keeping those saves. Yeah, and again, if you played Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4, then you can get these bonuses as well. Or if you buy the PlayStation 5 version, they assume that you played these games and then they give you the bonuses. Let's see, we'll carry over details and provide special bonuses in the game. Load clear data. I don't think you can load from 4. I don't think there was a PlayStation 5 version of 4, was there? Maybe. Yeah, so it's a little complicated since the platforms don't share save data. February 14, 1207, the Septian calendar. 5 months after the Continental War. 1 minute after a continental breakfast. West Zemuria, Crossbell City. Or Western Zemuria. Oh, fancy textures. My goodness. Maybe not very complex models, but fancy textures.
The time has come for us to rise. Rise and reclaim our imperial pride. Victory was within our grasp, and yet the foolish cowards who govern us chose to abandon it. But though they may turn a blind eye to the threat of the East, you know as well as we do that it remains ever present. The Imperial Army turned tail and fled, but we can still take up arms and fight!
That is very loud.
Together, we can defeat Calvard and all who resist us, and reign supreme over the continent!
It all began in September of 1206. Conflict broke out between the Erebonian Empire and the Republic of Calvard, one now known as the Battle of Jurmunger. Yet, despite its unprecedented scale, this world war came to a close in a mere 2 days. This was due in no small part to the largely uncelebrated efforts of a fair few men and women. But at the end of October, while all eyes were on post-war restoration, another unforeseen crisis broke out in Crossbell. The Governor General's peacekeeping force, originally stationed in the region upon its annexation to Erebonia, chose to defy the provisional government of Erebonia's orders to return and occupied the city in an armed coup. Their goal was none other than to demand the resumption of the war. Due to the international climate just after the end of the war, the Empire was incapable of direct intervention. Though an appeal by its representative Chancellor, Karl Reginus, the in-custody Rufus Alberia made a plea to the IDF, but to no avail. Familiar faces, looking much better than before. I mean, they were just sprites in the last game. The provisional government and IDF's careful negotiations continued to stall as fears of an armed intervention from Calvard mounted. The end of the year came and went, and Crossbell was placed under military occupation for 3.5 months. However, there was something the IDF hadn't realized. In the face of never-ending oppression, a light shone in the eyes of Crossbellians that refused to be extinguished.
I only ask for your patience for a short while longer, citizens of Crossbell. For soon, we will force the ignorant to open their eyes and see we must strike Calvard!
Just how much longer do we have to suffer like this?
Who cares about dominating Zemuria? All we wanted was peace.
You there! It's that traitorous talk I hear! So, you sided with the rebellion then, have you? The hell's this? What's happening to the broadcast?
Hold up. Isn't that the...
Oh, is she walking again?
Yeah, it totally is. It's them, Cup.
Hello, one and all. We are Arkanseel. We are here to share the completed version of our preview performance. One born from sweat, tears, and love for our craft.
Rixia.
Thank you. Thank you for being here with us. This marks our official return to the stage, and we hope we've made it worth the wait.
May your heart sing, Crossbell, as you bear witness to the greatest performance Zemuria has to offer. The star, the moon, and the sun's radiance bid you welcome to the dream of a million nights.
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice models. They do very much capture the essence of the original sprite work.
Lady Elie! Rixia!
Yeah! Our girls are back!
What's going on? That's enough! Huh?
You're...
Hello, sweethearts.
Well, time to play. Are you ready, Vault?
Ha! Been ready. Now, let's raise some hell!
That's right, I forgot Wald went with them.
Twin Arcane Gale!
It's the Divine Blade of Wind!
All clear on my end, Arios.
Come on, Eolia. Rixia, I see now.
Commence the operation! Crossbell Guardian Force, prepare to engage in combat and liberate our home for good!
I thought they had like 3 years of occupation. This makes it sound like it was 3 months.
Fan out and coordinate with police in each district. Prioritize civilian safety. Remember, our job is to distract enemy forces for as long as they need.
Man!
Again, it's nice to see them in, 3D models. Again, not like super complex 3D models, but
All units, neutralize and apprehend the defense force. Time
not
is of the
pre-rendered
essence.
sprites.
I'm counting on you.
Right!
Zeit?
When did he...
He's back!
All right, it's go time. Let's show them that the CPD's cops aren't just for show.
Oh, it's so weird hearing this thing in English, too. These voices are not what I imagined they would be.
Combat has begun with rebel elements throughout the city. Requesting backup.
If only these pests had stayed underground where they belong. Zalber Sodat unit, begin subjugation!
Sir!
Huh. They've saved us the trouble of hunting them down. Now we can eliminate these rebels once and for all.
It's not going to be that easy.
Ah!
Way to show 'em! That went well, didn't it?
Everything's falling into place now.
Yeah. Tia, Yuna, I need you to get ready.
Roger that! Now installing anti-corruption system.
Oh, that is nothing like what I expected Tio to sound like.
Yes! Consider their communications network mine! Now it's time to shake up their chain of command.
Just let me know what you need, Yona.
Enemy Zauber soldats engaged. Now preparing to intercept and take them out with our armored units.
It's all you now, guys.
So far, so good. Next.
Sorry for the wait. We're ready for action. Begin the final phase of the operation.
Time to do this. Okay. I'll send you the coordinates right away.
Here comes the grand finale.
Please, Adios. Watch over them.
We are counting on each and every one of you. Please, return Crossbell to us.
Right! Defensive field now in place.
Anti-corruption system all green. Beginning countdown. 3, 2, 1, 0.
That sword doing?
See, the mountains are still low polygon, low texture.
Now!
Let's move! You're Lloyd Bannings!
That's right. We're here to arrest you on suspicion of occupying this city and imprisoning its civilians. Come on, let's get to work.
Right!
Is it the same battle system? Turn order. Active combatants each take action on their turn. After doing so, the ally or enemy below them on the battle order bar takes their turn. The character at the top of the bar takes their turn. After acting, the character will move down the bar. The time until they can act again depends on the delay of the action they took. So, Final Fantasy X-ish. There are a variety of bonuses that, obviously this series came before that, but there are a variety of bonuses that can appear on different turns. Effects such as HP, heal, and critical are just some of those bonuses. Right. List full of bonuses. Attacking, moving. Press X to attack. If your character selects an enemy outside of a character's attack range, the character will not attack, only moving as close to the enemy as possible. Press circle to move. Use left stick to select where you want to move.
Yeah! Going for it!
Oh, this will be interesting because this is the modern game, so we won't necessarily have access to the fast combat.
We're off guard!
Arts. Press square to use arts. Arts require time to cast and consume EP when used. Arts can be used by setting a quartz or master quartz into an orbment. Attack arts are especially effective against enemies with high evasion or resistance to physical attacks, and support arts used to buff, heal, and augment allies. Elemental weaknesses. Cast different arts to uncover an enemy's elemental weakness. Arts with the weak indicator will deal more damage against its target. Elemental efficacy. You can check the specifics of an enemy's, or efficacy, I think it's how people pronounce it, efficacy, you can check the specific of an enemy's elemental weaknesses on their detail screen.
All right.
Well, we'll just
Now's
pew
the
pew.
time.
There!
Analysis. Fighting a given type of enemy gradually unlocks information about them. The battlescope item, as well as certain arts and crafts, can unlock all information at once. Status efficacy. This shows how likely an enemy is to be afflicted with a particular status element.
It's my go.
Crafts. Press triangle to form crafts. Crafts cost CP. Craft.
Don't give in.
Hey, let's go.
Here I go.
This isn't...
It's my turn. Fire! Raring to go. Yeah.
There!
Going for it.
Let's go.
This isn't...
It's my turn. Okay. Yeah. There. Everyone, come on.
Hell
Got
yeah.
it.
Sure.
This isn't...
You did it. Together.
Whew. That was rough, but we pulled through.
Lloyd Bannings. Elie McDowell. Tio Plato. Randy Orlando.
I never doubted we would for a second.
Okay, getting in wasn't too bad. Thanks for helping us out, Una. This couldn't afford to fail. And thanks to you, it didn't.
Juno Crawford.
I don't know. Any more pressure and my heart would have come bursting out of my chest. I could only be at my best because I knew you guys were gonna back me up. My training at Thor's helped, of course.
Haha, now that makes a teacher proud. 1 year later, and look at you. You're a whole new you.
Give it a rest, Randy.
I'm just glad you're okay. The anti-corruption system must have worked.
Looks like. There's no worrying about those Zauber soldats having a negative effect on our minds this way. We owe Erebonia and Liberal's teams for passing along their Black Workshop research data.
Couldn't agree more. Now we can...
Oh, we got through! You guys okay? We were watching from the ground. I'm so glad you made it in.
You've got some real balls to bank on smashing straight through the middle of the tower. But then, pulling crazy stunts is what you do.
Hey, what's a risky operation without its spice?
Pass on my thanks to everyone for distracting the troops on the ground, by the way. Wait, you sure you got time for updates now, Rixia? Aren't you performing?
I'll have to go in a bit, but I'm not in this scene, so it's fine. I can't put into words how wonderful it feels to see Elie on stage again.
I'm sure. I'm overjoyed that she's back too.
Physical therapy is brutal, but if anyone was going to pull through, it was her. I wish I could see her come back in person.
They're recording it at least. How about we do a group watch once we're back?
Now that, I wouldn't miss.
We've deployed officers to evacuate civilians and guard our conceal. That means you can focus all your efforts on the tower.
You get to be the real stars of the day, so don't mess this up.
Relax. We won't.
The end's in sight. All that's left is for you to bring in their top brass from the tower. You know what to do, so kick some ass up there.
Right. It's incredible how many people have our backs.
I know. And we've got to do every one of them proud.
Yep. So let's make sure.
Do you think it's over?
I don't know.
What was that loud noise?
It's you!
You're the special support section.
Adios above. Did you come to save us?
Oh. All of you work in this building, yes?
I guess they weren't letting you leave.
Would be right to leave them here. We'll have to make a trip down to find a safe place for them.
I've got a better idea. You've got to keep your focus on the operation. Let me escort them down instead.
You sure?
You don't want any of us to come with?
Never underestimate a Thor student. I could handle this part in my sleep at this point. Sure, I was hoping to be there at the top, but this thing's bigger than anything I want, and I don't need to see to know you'll win.
Thank you, Yuna, for putting your faith in us.
We'll leave the tower employees with you then. You're the only one we can count on for this. Take care on the way down.
Will do.
Oh, I didn't realize that Elie had like quintuple D's. Operation Liberate Crossbell.
All right, let's go knock some heads and some sense into these Defense Force goons.
Yeah, so many are putting everything on the line for us. We can't waste this chance.
Not a second. We won't let them down. Not Yuna, not Kia, not anyone.
This is it. Here's the last hurdle standing between us and Crossbell's liberation. So let's see us get over it. Then we can take back our home.
Okay, switch leader, action menu, party, spin trails to walk. High speed mode is the left on the touchpad. Open notebook is right on the touchpad. Save and start. Yeah, dash is R1. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff. You know, the original game also had like a gigantic oh yeah, this definitely looks like Trails of Cold Steel now. Oh, hold on a minute. What in the wide world of sports is going on here? Vertical. Oh, why is the horizontal also? What the heck? How about that? Yes, thank you. Start turning back now. We gotta keep going. I keep going fast.
Hey!
Oh, looks like we're at 60 hertz, at least so far. You know, I don't have 100% faith that
Now's our chance.
that it'll stay at this frame rate. If it's anything like East 8, East 7 and 8, then, or sorry, just East 8 specifically, then damn right she can. Our job's to take care of the Defense Force. Then I imagine we're going to get some frame drops here and there. Damn it, what the hell happened? I don't know, we better find a way out. Oh, oops, I hit fast forward. Combat links. Combat links are a feature likely to be... Wait, what? By linking with one another, characters can unbalance enemies and assist with powerful follow-up attacks. Okay, that's like the original. Stronger attacks will become available as characters continue to fight. You can set up who is linked with whom during battle by pressing L1 and the up and down directions. Combat linking is a phenomenon which connects Arcus 2 users to each other. By sharing sensory input and mental impulses with one another, linked characters can fight together even more effectively. Again, much like Trails in Azure. Linked abilities. By gathering link experience from battles, you can increase your link level. Leveling up will allow you to use various link skills, or link abilities. Link attacks. Performing attacks in certain crafts gives characters a chance to unbalance enemies. Successfully unbalancing an enemy allows you to perform a follow-up attack while they are off balance. Link attack example assist. X when link attack appears, and it does the thingy. You know, sort of like the Trails of Cold Steel series. I think 3 and 4 kind of had this system as well.
It's my go.
Yeah!
It's my turn. Fire!
Going for it. Right.
All right.
Going for it. They're off guard. Now, Teotot!
Got it.
This is it.
Hell yeah! Way to go, Teotot.
Alright, let's keep up the pace. The elevators are currently under... Whoa, 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 why is that fast forward? What the heck? Why is that fast forward? My goodness. We can't look at logging. Oh, that is different. Okay. Well, sorry folks. The auto button and the fast forward button seem to be the same button. Yeah, it's interesting to see things from this perspective. Here's an orbit charging station. Good. If things get dicey, we can always come back here. Orbit charging stations like this are found in particularly dangerous areas. Inspecting it by pressing X and choosing rest will allow you to recover HP and EP. Warhounds, can't believe they got him hiding in here. They're easy enough to handle one at a time, but as a group, I'm about to try. We can't risk them attacking the evacuees. Count begins when you walk into enemies on the field. Press X to attack enemies on the field. An attack from the front will cause an enemy to pause briefly, but you can land an attack from behind. The enemy will be stunned for a set amount of time. Some enemies can be stunned by attacks from the front. Oh, really? Okay. Assault attack. Press R2 to expend the assault gauge and perform an assault attack. Combat begins the moment an assault attack hits an enemy, allowing for a triple advantage. Gauge is not expended if the attack misses.
Enemy approaching! Get ready!
About Russian burst attacks. Unbalancing an enemy allows you to follow up by pressing the triangle button for a wide 2-person rush attack, or by pressing square button for an all-encompassing 4-person burst attack. Both options contribute more damage against the enemy's guard, making it easier to force them into a break state and making them much more vulnerable to being unbalanced again. Forcing enemies into a break state through either a rush or burst attack, then gathering BP once more following it is but one of many viable strategies. Just be certain to spend your BP wisely. A rush attack consumes only 2 BP, but a burst attack consumes 5 BP. Rush, a powerful link attack which consumes the bravery points you gain from repeated assist attacks. Press triangle when link appears. Burst, an attack on all enemies performed by 2 linked pairs, which consumes bravery points you gain from repeated assist.
Yeah! Got him!
Don't give in! It's my turn.
Okay. Yeah.
Here I go! Got him!
Following up.
Down you go!
All right, fire!
It's my go.
Yeah! Battle's wrapped up. Hope you guys are doing good.
Alright, now to keep an eye out for the emergency staircase. Kia's team said it's nearby. Huh, looks like they haven't gotten that far yet. And then we should be able to catch up to them. Just watch for any threats along the way. Right. Well, break. Relentlessly attacking an enemy and fully depleting their break gauge forces them into a break state. They cannot move for a set period of time during this state, so continue beating them while they're down. Lloyd's Order, Raging Hammer, boost break related damage for all allies on the field. Use this and other methods to show the enemy who's boss. A break state. Break occurs when the enemy's break gauge is reduced to 0. This will disable the enemy for a brief duration. Brave Orders. Press up on the D-pad to issue a Brave Order. Brave Orders cost BP to use and provide special buffs to allies without consuming a turn. That's right, the series is known for being rather gabby. Rather talky-talky with lots of tutorial everywhere. Do we want to go here? I thought we want to check the other rooms first. Like I said, it's kind of weird seeing the game from this perspective. I'm used to seeing it from that overhead perspective.
Let's begin. Yeah.
Go! Right.
Leave it to me. Now's the time.
Yeah.
We're ready to go.
So hot, huh? Arts support.
Commencing drive.
Let's go.
I can't.
All right.
There.
Thanks. You're done.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You're done. Let's go.
This isn't.
It's my turn.
Here I go. You're off guard.
Following up.
Down you go.
This isn't.
I gotta take it easy for a few.
Do you, Randy?
Let's get to work, troops.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Yeah, right. Got him.
Following up.
Down you go.
Hang in there.
Let's go.
Leave it to me.
Okay. There.
Thanks.
It's my go. Yeah.
Going for it. Battle's wrapped up. Hope you guys are doing good.
Hey!
Got stuff. Yeah, Falcom's engines are not ever sophisticated, but this is about the best that a Falcom game has ever looked. So you know, they made progress, just not as fast as the rest of the industry.
Our objective is on floor 39, right?
Yep. That's the IDF's base of operations. I'll plot us a route there.
Thanks, Tio. Let's keep up the pace.
Let's move this camera around. Holy crap, that is very low on the sensitivity scale.
Crap. Barricade. Don't think there's any getting through this.
I thought we hacked our way through. The IDF was one step ahead here.
We'll just have to proceed with more caution. No letting your guard down for a moment.
Pull it together!
Going for it.
Right.
Countering! All right.
Fire! Rearing to get
Going for it. You're off guard.
Following up.
This isn't.
Let's go!
I can't.
Sorry, but we got stuff.
Yeah, moving around with this behind the that camera is a little harder to get behind an enemy to gain the advantage, unlike the old overhead game. I mean, I'm sure we'll get used to it, doing it the way they want us to do it. Yeah, they are. It's the SSS. Looks like our patience paid off. We knew you'd show up sooner or later. I'm impressed. They knew we'd come this way once we couldn't access the elevators. We should have expected as much from one of the Empire's most elite forces. You came armed to the teeth with warhounds. They mean business. Too bad this is nothing new for us. That's right. Everyone, prepare for combat.
Threat level high.
About S-crafts. S-crafts are special crafts which deal immense damage but consume all of the user's CP in the process. At least 100 CP is required to use an S-craft, though its power is amplified when the user has 200 CP available. S-crafts can be used instantly by pressing R1 and a directional button regardless of the user's placement in the turn order list. S-crafts are powerful combat techniques that consume all of your CP. Again, just like the last two games, you press R1 and it brings up a dial-up window.
Right.
Are we in need of that? What's my CP? Oh, I guess they're all at 200.
It ends! Rising sun!
Yeah!
All right. They're off guard.
There!
It's my gun.
Yeah, right. Here I go.
Leave it to me. Sorry, but we need to press on.
Look at Mellie's massive jugs. Now, those are ridiculous. She can't even wear regular clothes the way she's designed. My goodness. How do you like that? They didn't even lay a scratch on us. That's all well and good, but don't forget this isn't over until we put a stop to their main forces. You're right. Let's keep moving while the enemy is in disarray.
Let's not forget to open that chest.
The Force Medal. Okay. Item quantities ought to display the quantity of each item currently equipped in the Weapons Armor Quartz menus. Let's see. Critical rate prevents step down. Needed to dispel weakening curses. Let's give that to Elie.
Enemies nearby. Careful.
About chain battles, initiating an encounter with one or multiple enemies close by will result in fighting one battle immediately after another up to 3 consecutive times. In addition to granting their own tactical bonus, chain battle accumulates experience points only at the end of the last encounter and results in netting more than you would normally otherwise receive.
Let's go!
Okay, Trinity's HP apparently.
Fire! They're off guard.
There!
You're finished.
It's my go. Commencing drop. Yeah!
Thanks. Yeah!
Raring to go. Yeah!
Right!
All right.
Raring to go. Arcus activate.
Let's go!
Yeah!
Leave it to me.
Yeah! Keep
Leave
him
it to
coming.
me. Fire! Now's the time.
There!
Here I go.
Raring to go. Yeah!
Right!
Going.
Don't give
Thanks.
in. All right. Sorry, but we need to press on.
Hey! Hey! Wonder who would put that chest there.
Cover yard. That's right, they all have ordnance too. What she have now? She has Time Elemental, Wind Elemental, Offensive Arts, Heal EP, Reserves in the Arts, Wind and Time. We'll get colors later when they unlock as part of the early buying bonus. You know, if you buy this within the launch period, which I think is in 2 weeks, then you get additional bonuses. That would normally be paid DLC, but it's items that you also could earn normally in the game. So you know, it's not like unique items that you have to pay for.
Enemy threat level high. Caution and
watch out! This one's tough! Let's go!
All right.
fire! Okay. Yeah.
Don't give in!
Yeah! It's my turn!
Sorry, he's paralyzed. Press left on the D-pad to use items. The item and move commands have short cooldown periods. Use them to influence the turn order.
There!
Leave it to me. Fire!
It's my go. Yeah!
Let's go! Yeah! Now!
I've got you!
Yeah! Got him!
Following up!
All right.
Raring to go. Commencing drive.
Come on! Yeah!
Yeah!
Thanks. Yeah! Got him! Now, Teotot!
Got it, Doug!
Hell yeah! Way to go, Teotot!
So let's keep it going.
Hey! Yeah! Hey!
According to the data obtained, this should be their command center.
Their leaders aren't going down without a fight. Make sure you're ready. Now let's go!
Where the hell are they?
But that data came from a trusted source.
Hi there.
Looking good so far, guys.
Thanks. Anything going on?
Well, we noticed something weird going on inside and wanted to give you a heads up.
The defense force started migrating to the rooftop not long after you busted in.
You don't think they're trying to escape via airship, do you?
As much as I'd rather they answered for their crimes, them leaving Crossbell would make this operation at least a partial success.
That doesn't seem to be the case, weirdly enough. I didn't spot any aircraft within their vicinity through my binoculars. Oh, something is up. That I know for sure. So just be careful, okay?
Gotcha. Thanks. We'll keep that in mind.
Sounds like everything on the ground will be under control before long, so do what you gotta do.
May Adios be with you all.
Kido being nervous has got me nervous.
Likewise. She may not be able to see causality the way she could during the Twilight, but we can't ignore her instincts.
Yeah, well, victory's still in sight as long as they're in the tower. So, we'll make our way for the rooftop. We'll be smart about it. Yeah! Yeah! Hey!
I know, there's more stuff to break here than there ever was in either of the previous games. Not that there weren't things to break, but nowhere near this quantity. Okay, thankfully they preserve save anywhere, at least unless there's some active scene being played out. But even then you can accidentally hit R1 and just forward past those scenes. Instead of R2, which, or sorry, L1 forwards past the scenes, and then R1 turns auto mode on and off. So boy, you gotta really be careful which one you hit.
We made it up to the roof. If what Kia's side said is true, then...
This is the end of the line. Stay on high alert. We're going in.
Yeah, time to have some fun.
Oh, Randy, this is not fun. So again, this doesn't really match what's going on in the epilogue of Trails to Azure, but maybe this is where they fail, and they still get occupied. Like I said, the occupation time is off by years.
There they are.
The SSS? We should have known.
I'm aware of who you are and that you used to serve the former Governor General, so I'll skip the prelude. You're under arrest on suspicion of leading an over 3-month occupation of the city, effectively detaining its citizens. Your arrest comes at the behest of the Provisional Government of Erebonia. Now, please, we ask that you do not resist.
Never, you lowly police dog! We'll never be stopped by the likes of you!
Whatever it takes, we will reignite the war.
And when we do, the Republic will be the first to fall to our feet! And then the whole continent will follow!
That's right. It's the only way His Excellency's legacy can live on and Erebonia's pride be restored!
Why are you so desperate for more war? You're behaving like the Twilight is ongoing, but it's long been over.
Yeah. The source of it is gone, and the curse that drove people toward war should have gone with it. It must be that some of those it drove to the brink feel like there's no turning back. But you must have realized by now, right? Your plan can't possibly succeed.
What makes you say that?
What doesn't? Anyone would say that. After occupying Crossbell for a quarter of a year, doggedly trying to rile the population into a new war. Who's risen in support of your efforts? No one.
I'm sure with a little more time.
The way most see it, you're just being sore losers who refuse to get with the program. The people's hearts won't be moved by you strutting around like you own the place. And neither will Imperial policy.
If we don't end this now, it'll only be a matter of time before Calvard grows tired of you acting out and ends this with force. And with no one here supporting your cause, how well do you think you'll do against them? The war is over, and I'm sure deep down, you've known that all along. So why are you still...
1 minute. Okay.
Do you expect us to throw away our pride and give up? The Empire staked everything on that war. Our pride, our lives, our future. And then after less than a day, the Chancellor is killed, the Governor General is arrested, and the entire thing is called off? And to add insult to injury, we were forced to pay reparations to the Republic? How could we accept that? We did everything our country asked of us. However cruel, however immoral, and for what? Not for pride, but for humiliation beyond measure.
They let the curse take root, and now it's led them too far astray.
They're trapped between a reality they can't accept and a failed dream they can't return to.
I can't pretend not to understand how you feel. Everyone in Crossbell can understand. Greater powers have squabbled over us like children do with toys. Reduced our lives to a series of hardships, taken what we treasure, trampled on our pride. But will your goals here restore your pride? I'm telling you, it won't. Betraying the good people of Zemuria through these horrific acts of terrorism will never bring you salvation. If by some miracle you succeed, will you honestly, truly ever be able to hold your heads high knowing what it took? Is that all the pride you're fighting for amounts to? Of course not!
I refuse to be lectured on pride by a Crossbellan.
He's not lecturing you. He's telling you where you'll go because it's where we've been. We know what it's like to face an impossible choice. We could have saved Crossbell from ever having to endure another day of hardship. All it would have taken was a single, very personal price.
But we turned down that once-in-a-lifetime chance. It's what he said. If by some miracle we succeeded, could we have held our heads high? Could our loved ones on our behalf? Even if the end result was what we were hoping for, the cost to achieve it would have brought us nothing but shame.
We signed up for a couple of rough years instead. We couldn't be prouder for it. We didn't want just us to hold our heads up high. We wanted our little daughter to hold hers up high too. So if we can make that choice, so can all of you. My time in the Empire showed me something. That you're every bit as capable as we are of facing hardship if it means a better tomorrow.
Look, if all we've said now isn't enough to sway you, we can always do this the hard way. We're not just doing this for us. We want everyone who was hurt by the war to move on. And that includes all of you.
You really want to help us? Just how naive can you children be? It's too late for us to turn back!
How long's that been here?
Zauber Soldat? Isn't this the Leviathan we were told about? No. It's similar, but I think it's a different model.
Behold! Our secret weapon! An experimental unit developed alongside the Leviathan, but scrapped before seeing the light of day. A fitting ally for soldiers spurned by history like us, wouldn't you say?
Asmodyne, scrapped prototype.
Where did they even get something like that?
I don't know. But if they're not bluffing, its strength might be on par with the Leviathans.
Go! Crush them and their homeland, Asmodyne! This end can be the spark that ignites the flames of war once more!
We won't let you lay a finger on our home!
Damn right. We'll take this down and then it's your turn!
Think Tin Man over here will beat us? Think again!
We've endured far worse these past 2 years to let something this small ever stop us.
Everyone, remain vigilant!
Let's go!
Brave Orders. Press up to issue a Brave Order. Brave Orders cost BP to use and provide special buffs to allies without consuming a turn. Oh, maybe I don't want that one. Maybe I want crafts? Or I want S-crafts.
It ends! Rising Sun!
Yeah! About time I got this started.
Each steel
I'd just give up if I were you.
Leave it to me.
Rean will save hers.
Okay. Hope you're ready. Yeah. Turbo driver setting in third. Right.
Just having all the stuff they have from the last game. Enhanced. Certain enemies can become powerful by entering an enhanced state. While an enemy is enhanced, they may use more powerful moves, so be careful. Enhanced enemies leave themselves open, making them easier to break. Try to break the enemy and regain the advantage in battle.
It's my turn.
That's weak to all this, really?
Arcus activate.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Right.
It's my turn.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Here I go.
Countering. Don't give
Thanks.
in.
Okay. Arcus activate.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Leave it to me. Fire.
Here I go.
Okay. Arcus activate. There.
Thanks.
Let's go. Yeah. Gotcha. They're open. Back me up, Elie.
Sure.
Eye for an eye. There.
Leave it to me.
How are they doing? I guess they're doing okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Arcus activate. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's my turn.
All right.
Yeah, unfortunately, Tio doesn't have her one free hit craft. That was super helpful.
Now, let us begin. The holy rite of Adia, shine upon us from the heavens. Aura rain!
Thanks.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah.
Going for it.
Let's go.
Going for it. Battle's wrapped up. Hope you guys are doing good.
Nice.
I've done it.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Aura rain!
Berserker!
Ether strike.
I mean, I did do all those.
Rising sun.
This can't be happening. Our victory was all but assured. Damn it all!
We did it, right?
That was rough.
But it's down now, so...
Yeah. The time is 5:14 p.m. In accordance with the powers vested in me by the Provisional Government of Erebonia to act on their behalf, I hereby proclaim all of you under arrest. Please, do not resist.
Upon hearing the leaders had been arrested by the Special Sports Section, the Defense Force lost their will to continue fighting. As a whole, they were quick to be taken into custody by the police and the Crossbell Guardian Force.
We did it. We made the right call. Because Crossbell, our home, is finally free. And it took all of us. This is one to be proud of.
Nice work, leader.
Legend of Heroes. Trails into Reverie. Oh, we're gonna have a fake ending. Yeah, I knew the events of Cold Steel and this took place, at the same time. The Crossbell saga took place at the same time. But I didn't think that they would just. I didn't think they'd actually cross over. So it's unusual to see Rean in this game as well. Oh, it's going crazy. I had to rewrite history. After 3.5 months, the IDS occupation of Crossbell following the war came to an end with minimal bloodshed. The perpetrators were briefly held in Crossbell before being transferred to Aurochs Fort in the Ouroboros' perspective. Should you wish to activate Project Babel? Forums you can get on the Switch, PlayStation 4, oh wait, no, maybe not Xbox One. Oh, okay, so PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, which is what we're playing here, Switch and PC. I'll have to double check on the Xbox, but I don't think they ever got any of these games. But yeah, this is again a continuation to the Crossbell saga. So if you've been following the recent re-releases, then this just happens right after the last game, Trails in Azure. Or if you've also been following the re-releases of the Trails of Cold Steel, along with Cold Steel 4, which came out, I don't know, a few months ago, then this also slots into that timeline as well. So, this whole series spans many, many years and many, many games. And they all are starting to kind of coalesce into the different regions, since this takes place in basically like a fictional Europe. kind of in that World War One or World War II era, probably closer to World War II, that era. But definitely check it out. Yeah, again, if you've been following the Crossbell series, this is kind of a no-brainer. Pick it up. If not, if you want to dive into this one first, then I really suggest that you read the previous history that's available in this game. It gives you a pretty decent summary of all the events that happened in all the other games that are related to this world and this storyline. It'll help you a little bit, but I really suggest that folks at least play the previous Crossbell games. I think that'll help you a lot in knowing who the characters are and their histories and their relationships. I think the summary is not quite enough for that, but check it out nonetheless. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.